Anyways, it's Mr. Boundrito, the boundary bandit. Boundary AD keeps the baddies away, but ready to play. And yeah, nah, they finally let a real nigga up on YouTube. They finally let a real nigga up on YouTube. Essentially, about going a generational run. August 11th will be one of the greatest days in history. Of this channel, of course, of this channel. And yeah, nah, wow. Now the camera's rolling, I'm actually kind of shy. I don't know why I'm shy, but I'm actually kind of shy. Because I was having a conversation now with myself. But now that like the camera's rolling, it's like, man, I don't even know what's up. But yeah, essentially this is gonna be like a young intro, let you know why I'm doing it. It's basically like a Q&A, except there's no Q's, only straight A's. Tough. Oh nah, that was tough. that was tough. That was tough. But yeah, nah, this channel is just a young. Wow, fuck. Can't even stop recording. I don't even know. Wow. Anyways, but nah, this channel is just man, it's just for me to let go of like my creative juices in it. You know, cause as a real nigga, me I love to talk. I love to express myself, you know what I'm saying? And it's like essentially I love business in it. But in business you can't generally like express your creative side in it. So you have to do a what? A creative something, creative endeavor, which is this right here. You know, because I can't not to make a clothing brand or none of that bad bollocks plan. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like cocksuckers in it, in a way. Am I allowed to say? Nah, I'm allowed to say because I ain't started getting monetized yet. Yeah. It was basically crazy endeavors and one thing is guaranteed. If you stick around long enough, your life won't change. If your life don't change, it might be a dickhead. It might be a dickhead and I generally can't change dickheads. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I'm gonna be a real ass nigga. There's gonna be game sped and cause like the real like the bare reason like the actual initiative is because I thought about I seen some crazy the other day on some I was watching a polo now and it was on some man like Creed, if you don't know what a polo is. I was watching Creed and it's like, man, Creed didn't meet his daddy in it, so I want to have something to give to my son, like a family heirloom type of thing. It's like an egotistical thing, but it's on some man. If I do this, then if I some way somehow end up dying before like I get to know my son, but even if I live long enough, he can generally see this and see like how I came up in it, how me as his dad was like pulling up, how I was thinking, and then he can actually like clock, cause you know, absence of presence can be replaced by the essence of, you know what I'm saying? Now you don't know what I'm saying. Okay, now let's cook. Because if presence isn't there, then it's like the essence of the channel as a whole. Because unfortunately, this is about to be a lifetime contract. Yeah, it's about to be a lifetime contract, and it's like there's gonna be a lot of transparency needed. Because it's like if I do end up dying, I'm gonna have to give like his mom gonna have to give it to me, and he's gonna have to like understand everything and actually see like the truth. So you know, I'm gonna have to be honest, transparent, upfront, so that even though like I might not be there in his life, this version of me and the upcoming versions and the lessons as well as the stories, the essence of who I was is gonna be with him, and then he can also hop on the YouTube grind if he wants to or not. I don't know, man. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do, basically. But yeah, that's the first question. Oh, what's another question? Cause essentially, man, it's like, man, life is too fucked up right now for me to be on some get a girl or like do anything crazy. Cause another thing is like I've always wanted to like produce content, but it's on some I don't have a life where what I do is the content. So the content inevitably has to be me. Cause when I do end up doing content, then it's like, okay, sharp. Those that were there on the come up, they're gonna be there because it's I'm still there, it's just that there's more there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not fat. I'm not fat. Just so it's out there, I'm not fat. I know I'm breathing a lot. I was going uphill. So Not that I'm fat. Don't hear me. No, I'm not fat. I'm a young skinny bruella. I don't say healthy. I wouldn't say healthy. I must still go get like the blood tests, all that kidney stuff, you know. At 32 years of life, I finally got that. Because apparently you gotta check up on yourself. You can't just tell your body what to do. Because then you're gonna start expecting things that it can't even do from it. So we're gonna go check up on Wagwan. And then yeah. And then yeah, man. There's gonna be games bet. It's gonna be lessons learned. It's gonna be tips shared. It's gonna be I don't think I'm gonna bring anyone on. Essentially like in the start, like for the next 2-3 months. I don't think there's a need for anybody else to be here other than me. Cause what the fuck they doing here is the real question. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah. Cause this is like there's Q1, there's Q2, there's Q3, there's Q4. Right now we're in Q1. We are recording the come up story. You know what I'm saying? You see how this is like the come up story, but it's also to show that me, I'm destined for greatness on some real shit. Not to be cocky or nothing, not to act like my dick 9 inches. No, I'm genuinely destined for greatness. But I also want to have like a story. So another thing that I genuinely want is I want to write a book about myself, and I want that book to be turned into a movie, and then I must act as myself in that movie. But for that to happen, a lot must happen that has a lot of impact in not only my life but other people's lives, so that it generally is moving enough for it to be a book that becomes a bestseller, that becomes a narrated movie. You get what I'm saying? And 50 Cent basically he crawled so I could walk. And the thing about the movies, I want it to be like a normal movie on some man, luxury bioscope. I want it to be like a proper actual movie, black. This nigga here revving his engine. Niggas, man, niggas. But I can't even hit, I ain't got no car though. But I do got a beamer. Do got a beamer. A black man wheels. Black man walking. I ain't finna hop straight into a beamer though. I'm gonna get a 7.5 out first. And then I'm hop into a beamer. And then, yeah. Cause another thing is that I also got tired of like watching YouTube. Like I got tired of watching niggas on YouTube. And I was like, man, I genuinely love to watch myself. Like, I'm gonna have a field day when I end up listening to my voice and everything. But hey, man, as a real nigga, you're gonna be a real nigga regardless. You know what I'm saying? The real message is gonna be a real message, regardless of the tone, the skin color to it, and the what. But also, it's like, man, what's the worst that could happen? You know what I'm saying? Because niggas can't cancel me on some real shit. If you're trying to cancel me, I mean, in a sense, they're gonna cancel me because at some point, it's gonna get monetization, or I'm gonna have to activate it. I don't know. But it's on some to adhere to the YouTube community guidelines. I'm gonna have to tone down. So 100% real. And then if I have like a message that's like 100% real, then I'm gonna have to tone it down to like 70% so I can say it on camera. And then I'm gonna have to take it down to like 50 so that it can make it past. And then I'm gonna have to tone it down to like 30% so they can actually get out there to the people and get across. But then I clocked that, man, 30 out of 30 is still 100%. So if I keep it 100% real, even at a small level, I'm still being real 100%. Instead of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I went on a tangent of that, but yeah, that's just a young intro. It's just a young intro. I don't even know what I'm doing. But in the upcoming days and weeks, it's going to be evident that life is changing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and yeah. So I'm gonna just be here spitballing content on my way home. Cause it's also a good thing to do. Cause like, man, I'm talking to myself most of the time and I'm educating myself. So I was like, man, why not educate strangers on the internet to change their life? Because essentially, it's not like my life changes right now, but life gonna change. Like change is happening inside. It's not yet physical, cause You can't have something physically that you don't have in channels. You get me? And I'd break that down, but I don't have the thinking capabilities to think that deep to break it down. But I will say is that I'm gonna just drop 2 bars real quick and then I'm gonna log out because there's a very suspicious amount of black men coming here. And there ain't racial profiling or none, but you know what's up. You know what's up. And XXC bros. And yeah, because I was thinking about it. And the actual conversation I was having with myself now is that, man, to be the whole thing behind blessing is that you start off with less. You need to have less. And when it finally hit, like, when it finally hit, because that's how it is, man. When you start grinding all that shit, it's all about it hitting. When it goes bing, that's when you get the blessings. Because blessing, you start off with less, and then the other letters make bing. Bing is the sound of the bell hitting. Bell out it boo. Then it's a blessing. And when you catch her, it's not that you lost, boss. It's not that you lost. It's a lesson. And I'm a prove it. I'm a prove it. This is not speculation or nothing. I'm a prove it. Because it's not that you lost. Because the loss means that something disappeared. And as we know, if you did like physics, did physics, things like that, you know that energy cannot be destroyed or created. That's just some real shit. And so you can't lose, you can only accumulate more of something that is bad. But you don't lose. It's a lesson. Because after it happens, you have less on. You know what I'm saying? You have less on you. You might have less money on you. You might have less love on you. But you got less. And the whole energy can not be created or destroyed. It's on some, man. If I say I like what you might call, I like self-confidence. Let's go there. I don't say I lack self-confidence. I'd say I lack self-trust. You know what I'm saying? I lack self-trust, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do example with me. You can take the principles of what I'm about to do it with yourself, and it's gonna be beneficial a lot. I ain't worried about the camera quality or nothing, cause this is just real. Put them earphones in and listen, take notes. Anyways, what was I saying? Self-trust. Because the reason I have self-trust is there's moments where I wanted to do something, but I held myself back because in times that I was supposed to do something, I didn't do it. So therefore, I don't trust myself enough to do it. And what's the opposite of self-trust? Let's think. The opposite of self-trust gotta be is a doubt. Let's say in this case, you have self-doubt and self-trust. I don't know if that's how they're pronounced or what, but basically you get the image. So the more I start letting the doubt win, is the less the trust goes down. So you see how, let me find some way to put this damn phone down so I can push y'all on. But basically, man, I ain't finna put this phone down. We're all grown adults here. Use your mind. So it's like a scale. I need the scale is like this. Let's say you start off like this. As kids, we all start off here. We all trust ourselves. We all understand that this is our will. You know what I'm saying? That's why we used to play mommy and daddy. Because you used to understand that life imprints itself on you, and if you do what you want, you imprint yourself on life. That's why we'd have mom and dads at home. Me, I didn't have no dad at home. But you'd have mom and dad, and then when you go outside, you'd go create, tins, rocks, put them in a house form. Now you're also mom and dad. You see how that understanding that and what I'm about to explain is gonna take extra brain capacity. So if you don't have the capacity, shit, man, you're cooked. But basically, this is trust. On this end, this side, we have self-trust. This side, we have doubt. The more I let doubt win, is the more trust goes down. You see? So it's not that all of a sudden trust is disappearing, but it's transferring. So I'm accumulating more. You know what I'm saying? The energy is not disappearing, but it's going more to one side. So the energy is not getting destroyed. It's just transferring from one side. So to reverse it, you gotta tip the scales. And I'm gonna prove this thing real quick that energy is near transferred, because when you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. We all understand this. Real quick maths. Real quick maths. That's why they always say, Uchiana, when you're grinding, it's always advised that you don't give time, because if you say I'm gonna go chill with the boys, you're saying no to you grinding. You see, so you see how that locks in into energy transference and the whole cut, and then that ends up, or it ends up leading to accumulation of bad energy. But it's not that the energy is bad, it's just that it's useful. Because nothing in this world on some real shit for me, I feel like it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? You can drink, but if you drink too much, it means you're abusing the alcohol. The alcohol is neither good nor bad. So it's on some, you get me? People are the problem. That's why it makes me kind of mad sometimes when niggas is on some, nah, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And it's not that it's bad, it's that if you are using it for bad reasons, it ends up becoming bad. Because, man, if you are here smoking every day, you can smoke every day and still grind. Because on some real shit, there's 24 hours in a day. We all got 24 hours, boy. There's niggas that drink, smoke, and they still understand, but yeah, nah. If I drink now, let's say you drink and then the after effects last for like a good 4 hours. And you slept for like a good 6. 24 minus 6, that's 18. 18 minus 4, that's 14. So you see how you got 14 more hours that can make the impact. You know what I'm saying? And there's never a thing of, you know what I'm saying? And people usually say shit is bad because they let them smoking, they see it as a bad decision. So then after they make bad decisions, then it ends up spiraling out of control. Spirals out of control, inevitably. So I was learning something, I was listening to a podcast, and the nigga was like, man, bad shit happens, great shit happens. The reason people say bad things happen in three is because they make a bad decision and they let that decision flow into another decision that ends up being bad, and then another decision that's bad. So you see how now you are just being trapped into a whole cycle of just bad, bad, bad. And then now it looks like the substance that you're using is bad, but it's the compound effect. Because everything compounds, regardless. Everything compounds, nigga. If you study, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're scared, talk to a bad bitch today, because she bad, and tomorrow you do it again, you're not going to talk to a bad bitch. Because you are used to not talking to a bad bitch. And once you are used to something, it's going to take a lot more to get yourself unused to it. And now it's going to feel what? Uncomfortable. Because you're comfortable not talking to a bitch. No, not even a bitch. Or excuse my provocative language. But you know, beautiful women. And I genuinely clocked on some real shit. I clocked you in, I think last week. Was it last week or today? Today. I mean, it started off last week. Because last week, some other beautiful hand, boy. I don't know if that hand is black. I don't know if she's colored. I don't know if she's like a foreign exotic thing. But it's like, I seen that hand the one time in the exam room. Seen it the second time, I didn't speak to her. Sharp. Seen her the third time, I didn't speak to her. Sharp. And then the thing of I used to see whenever we write, and we probably like write like a good 2 times in 3-4 months there. So you see how the opportunity is being missed. So the other day I was in the library, fine shit pops out, bah, pops out. I see her, I'm like, that's her. And you know what? God put it on the plate for me. Her bag was open. You know. So I walk past, I'm like, man, ain't no way. Her bag is open. At least tell her the bag. I call her, and then my voice cut. Like, as a real nigga, I started sometimes around extremely beautiful women. I don't know why, but I started. So I felt the started coming. I just like, I hit her with the do dinners. And she pulled up. Like, she pulled up. Like, she was probably like 10 feet away. But she pulled up. And then when she pulled up, it was, you know what I'm saying? She pulled up and then I just reached for the bag. Tell me why she also swings her whole body towards me. And it's like on some unspoken aura type shit. And I probably think that's like a coincidence and all. But that generally showed me that, like, man, it's your wealth, boy. Like, you just gotta be brave enough to make it your wealth. You either imprint your will on the world, or the world imprints its will on you. Because I also clocked that today, because I was there studying the library. I see fine shit. Boom. Fine shit in the stairs. I'm like, fuck. I ain't gonna say none. I forgot the excuse. You know what I'm saying? But I knew there was an excuse. I know too much. Like, and it's also a thing of, I'm at a point where I know too much. So it's like when I do something, I already know that it's this. And I can't fool myself. Like now I genuinely can't fool myself. And that's a good thing. But it's also like a bad thing in a way. But sharp. I see fine shit in the stairs, I'm like, fuck it. End up pulling up, go to where I'm starting, get there, find shit also there, I'm like, but it's quiet. It's a library quiet section. Nah, you can't do that. Tell me why fine shit ends up moving tables. The table next to me opens up because it has a charger. Fine shit didn't have no charger. Fine shit don't got the power, but I got the power. Because I'm always where the power at. I got the chargers, nigga. Fine shit ends up sitting next to me. Boo. So now the pressure is on because when I go home, I was thinking about what happened today. And it's like, man, if fine shit came to you, she was right in your face, you ain't do nothing, you a whole ass nigga. You a bitch. You a bitch. And that's not good for my self-esteem. Or anybody's self-esteem, because subconsciously, your subconscious is going to be like, oh, nah, you a bitch. Oh, nah, shit. You can't do real shit. And it's like, man, I'm a real nigga. So, fine shit, get there. And then there's a thing of like, I had to look at fine shit. She didn't know I'm looking at her. And then, bah. And then so now it's like I'm on some now. I'm gonna write a letter. And then I'm gonna plan my exit for fine shit. So when I leave, fine shit probably gonna start. Tell me why fine shit starts packing up and I'm still in the library. Wow. And the letter's already written. That's how like I knew the shot was it. Tell me why fine shit ends up standing up. They about to leave. Nigga, man. Hit the, hey, excuse me. You come here. Mind you, I'm watching a movie. I'm not doing that to say I'm watching Wolf of Wall Street. Real movie. Watching Wolf of Wall Street. Man. Fine, she's not pulling up. I'm like, hey. She's like, hey. And as soon as she said, hey, in my mind, all the limitations I said on some, nah, she might be the ra. They disappeared because it's like, man. At the end of the day, we're all human. That's the thing. So it's like, and I gave Fine shit a letter. Gave a man. Oh, smoke, fuck. Gave Fine shit, love letter. I wouldn't say it's a love letter, but it's also, I'm trying to see you, baby. And niggas can't even see me. Tough. But yeah, gave her a letter and then, she gonna do whatever she do with it. But it's not the outcome that's important. It's the input. Because the input will always guarantee outcome. But if there's no input, there'll never be an outcome. But yeah, that's what happened, and I don't know. I might check if she texts us, might not. But for sure, I'm gonna see her, man. She way too fine for to appear. And that's one thing I clock. Like, your brain is actually powerful because like some fine shit that I be thinking of, they be popping up in real life, and now it's like I must address the situation. Am I a real nigga? I'm not. And lately, I haven't been a real nigga because I haven't been addressing the situation. And the real reason is, I genuinely think they see me the same way I see myself. Because I'm very judgmental. Like, I'm very harsh on myself, but it's on some in a good way. So it's like I see my shortcomings, and I think people see me as my shortcoming, but they don't see me as a shortcoming. They see a shortcoming, and it's like, what I'm saying, even in the madness, there's still greatness. Even in the lack, because you can never lack. You can only have accumulation of something bad. So I had a switch that up and realize that I'm great. I just need to start trusting myself. And when it's like that, it's like I'm already great. Because if it's such a thing of I just need to implement one thing, then I already am what I want to be, in a sense. Because you become what you are way before you see its results. Oh nah, what did I so perfectly? And that's another thing I started the YouTube channel because I want to start like being able to like turn my thoughts into proper things that I can actually actualize and say it in a proper manner. So yeah, now that was very impressive. That was very impressive. That was very impressive. But yeah, now oops, y'all can't see me, and I can't adjust the brightness because my phone is on power saving mode. But now I know, so y'all gonna have to leave me in the dark. Oh nah, here's some light, cause I measured in the light. I'm gonna leave y'all in the light, just cause I'm a real ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But now I learned that for tomorrow, when I record, I must have it on so I can adjust the brightness. That way, you niggas can see me through the darkness. You know what I'm saying? So turns out that, oh, do I gotta bend? Yeah. So, anyways, y'all stay safe. Love ya, Mr. Boundrito out.